back with another video. In this video I'm going to review another stable beta port for Redmi 7 and Redmi Y3, and which is MIUI 13 of course. And you guys already know I already released one port and which was MIUI 13, and there was so many bugs and I acknowledge that. So in this build I already fixed everything regarding brightness and your Bluetooth audio. I guess I don't have any TWS to test, but I already provided all the properties which actually need to work, so it should work. And brightness already perfectly fixed, there is no issue with brightness, it's perfectly alright, and no lock screen issue, nothing, no problem with that. And other minor problems already fixed, so you guys can easily use now this for your daily drive. And I tried my best to port this one so that you guys can easily use on your daily life. So now let's get it started. Here is the settings and about section, of course you can see, and all the details are available here. All these specs like this, and here is the kernel which was havoc. And remember one thing, if you are trying to change the kernel, then please don't do that. If you do that, you guys will get boot loop, so don't try to change it. This is great, and 1 month old security update, but very latest in 2022, so that's great thing. And of course SIM card and mobile networks, everything working. You guys can, I'm using here dual SIM, you guys can see, and of course you guys can change whatever you prefer. And I recommend you guys, when you don't use data, if you are a Wi-Fi user, then of course you keep your mobile network in 2G, so that you guys will get better battery backup. And believe me, in this build you guys will get better battery backup than the earlier one, so this is great. And here is the wallpaper and personalization section, you guys already know about that. And here is the library section and other things, so you guys can directly access from here. And here is the library, and all these are MIUI 13 wallpapers if you guys want to use, and of course you guys can use, but I don't even recommend, because as it is low-end device, so these wallpapers are very heavy. But if you want to use, no problem. And here is the always on display type, and double tap to wake is working, no problem. And display charging animation, everything is great. In display section, as usual, we have the schedule dark mode. If you want to use dark mode, then you guys can enable that thing. And brightness level you guys can select, and adaptive brightness perfectly working. I'm just recording the video, that's why I'm not using automatic brightness right now. So here is the reading mode. Reading mode is not working, that build, no build, it's just like a crap, so leave it. And here is the anti-flicker mode, you guys can easily use if you want to. And here is the color scheme, saturated, standard, whatever you need you guys can use. And then we have the font setting, of course you guys can directly access your fonts from here, and VR mode and other things are there. And here is the notifications and control center. Here is the new control center and old, you guys can change according to choice. Then we have the status bar, of course, battery indicator like this, and carrier name, show connection speed. And you guys can see in previous build connection speed was really buggy, and that was near the notch, so, and it was hidden a bit, so that's why. And that also fixed, so this is really good. And then we have the home screen, that means we have the launcher, and I already changed that by default launcher, so that's why you guys can easily use. And if you want to use app vault, then use, otherwise leave. Then of course home screen, if you want app drawer, use app drawer, otherwise leave. And I'm using app drawer right now. And force light blur on search bar. Then hide app icons, it will not work, because this is a modded kind of launcher and the necessary things are working, so that's why I already implemented it. And which we don't need, we just need the working things, and which is working also, no problem with that. and here is the icon size. Of course you guys can select from here directly, no problem. And of course arrange items are working, which is also iOS style, and here are some customizations available which you need: cubic, old school, standard, or iOS style, just like this. So let me show you that. This is the thing, which is great, I guess. And if you want to use a floating window, just here you guys can see on the top left corner, just click here and you guys will be able to choose any application which you want to use in just floating window as well. So this is great. And of course the Google Play Store is already installed, so don't worry about that. Just you need to flash the ROM and you guys can enjoy, no issues with that. And of course after that we have the fingerprint face unlock, and face unlock is just what should I say, it's really very fast, just like blink of your eyes it will unlock your device, which is really perfect. You guys can easily use, no problem. And here is the security, of course, a shutdown, lock screen, and find device, other things are there. And if you want shutdown confirmation, then enable that thing. And of course here are other things: scan panel, secure keyboard, and don't enable secure keyboard. And of course we have a number keyboard for MIUI included in that build, so don't worry about that, and which is great. And privacy protection is here. If you want to use, you guys can do that. Other things are here, just like incognito mode, unlock apps, whatever you need you guys can do. And if you guys want to hide apps or remove, you guys can do everything, no issues. And of course we have battery, and in battery section of course we have save battery, balance, and performance. If you want performance, then just enable, but your battery will drain faster, which is good actually. And here is the app section. You guys can directly access your app log from here, no problem with that. And then we have the manage app and system permission, secure mode, whatever you need you guys can easily use, no issues with that. And then of course we have the additional settings as usual. Date and time, languages and input, LED quick, and memory extension is disabled right now, but in next update or next build I will try to provide 1 GB, and which is useless actually for these devices, just for show. And here's the developer settings, of course working, no problem. And here special features like sidebar, which actually some people will like this, always show, just enable like this. If you want to use, then of course, which is great thing, this is really great thing, you guys can add or plus or minus whatever you need you guys can do. And just done it from here, and just scroll down and toolbox position, games, video apps, whatever you need you guys can enable. So this is from the settings. Now let me show you that thing. And here is the enter password, just click here. You can use fingerprint or your pattern or pin, whatever you need. Now let me show you the great thing is here, which is I was just shocked to see that in Redmi 7 there is no CPU throttling. I was just amazed to see that, how is this possible? But it did. So this is it. And then of course let me show you Geekbench, and which is not great, but you guys can easily use, no problem. One is good and one is bad. So single core is just awesome, like 271, and multi-core is less, and I checked it second times and also same results. So this is it. And by default you guys will get Play Store, so no problem with that. And you guys can easily use, if you want to clean your junks, just click here and your device will vibrate and it will be cleaned, which is great thing. And if you want to enable other things, just go to settings and just enable boost speed, weather, schedule, COVID-19, whatever you need, just click and it will be added here. And if you want to use the widgets, just press and hold and click on widgets, and it will take some time and it will load, and you guys will be able to use any widgets you want to use on your home screen. So this is it, and suppose you want to use this one, just click on that calendar and it will take some time to load, and then just click on add to home screen and it will be added. So this is great thing. And here is another widgets you guys can see, just breaking newspapers. Like if you guys want to easily use, no problem. And here is the weather, of course you guys can easily use, no problem with that. And let me show you the other things, like the smoothness a bit better than the earlier one, and of course you guys can use it, no problem. And let me show you the gallery application, and I enabled here the video toolbox. You guys can easily use, and you guys can select the styles, which kind of styles actually you want to use, original, cinema and retro, whatever you need, you guys can do that. And this is good. Then I have enabled the game turbo. Let me show you, just let me open the CPU throttling, and here is the game turbo boosted, and you guys can see the game turbo. And here is the balance mode, and you guys can use balance mode and performance mode, everything is available here, no problem with that. And of course if you want to use root, you guys can do root, and if you want to pass the safety net, then of course you must need to root your device. So I already showed you in the previous video how to pass the safety net, so that's why I will not show that here. You guys will get that video in description, so that's great. And here is the camera, you guys can see, which is perfectly working, audio and video, everything you guys can see here, and pro mode and other things like and portrait modes, everything, so no issues with that. So this is the video guys, and if you hope you guys understand, and if you like my work, then of course do subscribe and hit the bell icon. So here is the MIUI 13 latest port installation process. So without skipping, watch till the end. If you miss, then if you face any problem, please don't blame me. So my device already booted into recovery. Just go to wipe section, just select wipe section and select the necessary partition, that means Delvic, data cache, system and vendor. So mark that 5 properties and then just swipe to wipe, like you do in every single custom ROM when you are just flash. Now just do format data, and remember one thing, if you are using already MIUI 13 or if you are using any Android 11 ROM, then you don't need to format data, you guys can easily use, but recommendation will be clean flash. So format data is really good, you will get better performance. So when you are done, just reboot to recovery again, just click on reboot to recovery. So device booted into recovery again. Now navigate to the folder where you have stored the file, the ROM file. So let me find out. So here is the file. So you guys will get both files in description. Just flash the ROM file first. This is the ROM file, MIUI 13 stable beta. Just swipe to flash and let it be flashed. And when it will be done, just remember my word, don't flash the fixed file. When you are done, just reboot your device. So flashing process already done. Now do reboot system. Don't flash the fixed file right now, just reboot system. So here is the boot animation. So device is booting. So I'm just skipping the video. It will take more time than usual. Actually, maybe 8 minutes or 10 minutes it can take. So have patience. Don't worry. It will boot 100%. So device booted finally, and you guys will get a setup wizard like this. So select your language. I'm selecting English here and click on start, and your SIM card will be activated automatically. Here you can see. And if you don't want to use it right now, then you guys can skip, no problem, and just connect to Wi-Fi and then keep using. So select your cards, and now select Wi-Fi. Actually, I just don't want to waste your time, guys. Just do a complete setup of your new ROM, and then I will show you the further process. So device booted finally, and I did complete setup. Now you are ready to use your device, but remember one thing, I already provided the fixed file. So when you are done after doing all these things, just boot your device into recovery again and then flash that fixed file. So now boot my device. I'm just going to boot my device into recovery right now. So just boot. So device booted into recovery again. Just give it a bit time, and to decrypt your data, provide your password or pattern. So decryption completed. Now navigate to the folder where you have the file, actually the fixed file. I have the file in same folder. So here is that, and here is the MIUI 13 black fix, that means black screen fix, and just swipe to flash and it will be flashed within few seconds. And when you are done, just do reboot system. You are good to go. So just reboot system. So now the setup or flashing process, everything completed. Now you are ready to use your device perfectly without any problem. So here is the boot animation. And finally device booted. Now you are ready to use your device. So this is the process how you guys can flash that MIUI latest port, and you guys can see the lock screen bug already fixed, so no issues, everything just great. And watch the full review. So thank you.